Okay, y'all, I'm gonna just get myself together. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I don't have to adjust my camera. Yeah, let me see. I think it still look a little funny to me, but whatever. Hey, everybody. Hey. It's your girl, Malik, and this is Let's Talk Real Talk. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Before I get started, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe, okay? You know, it means the world to me. You know, y'all giving me all this love. I appreciate it. So look, y'all, I know I have been gone, missing in action. But like I said, it's just been a lot going on. And honestly, I just really didn't feel like doing any videos. I didn't feel like doing any videos. So I just kind of went quiet, you know. I did. But before I jump into anything, I want to ring this bowl. Let's get some good energy up in here. Everybody, y'all need to invest in a sound bowl, especially if you're trying to heal and you're just trying to calm yourself. If you deal with a lot of anxiety, things like that, getting a singing bowl can you know, kind of help that. So let's get this going. That feels good. So, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was gonna write some stuff down, but every time I try to write something down, it's like I just get, you know, it's like I'm irritated. So today I just feel like I'm just gonna kind of, you know, talk about a couple of different things. First, I want to talk about these kids nowadays. I'm not for sure what's really going on with our children, but what I will say is that a lot of them are hurting and they don't necessarily know how to deal with it. You know, they may not know how to really go about handling, you know, the situation. So I just, you know, I have a friend that is very dear to me, and he is really going through something with his daughter. And all I'm gonna say is this, is sometimes as a parent, all you can do is what you can do. I mean, like, you can just, you know, we try to go over and beyond, and it's just sometimes these kids just change, and it's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes it is, you know, it depends. But for the most part, it's like these kids aren't like how we were coming up, my generation, where they had a lot of respect. There is no respect coming from these children. They're very disrespectful. They feel entitled, and you got to be careful because a lot of them try to harm you. And when I say harm, I mean like we talking about voodoo, hoodoo, black magic, that type of stuff. And all I'm gonna say is this: for you to have a child that comes from you, that you help create, to have your child want to harm you in a way like that, and you're trying to help them, it's amazing when you find out something like that. That's why, listen, y'all, check if y'all get kids that's, you know, in their teens or whatever, and young adults or whatever, 20s, and they living with y'all, check their room. Make sure you check their room, because a lot of times, you know, depending on what your relationship is, your children are plotting on you. And it's crazy because when you have to come to the realization like, damn, my child could really take me up out of here. Like, you know, just why? Because you won't do what I say do. That's it. It's the control is so, control is a motherfucker. Let me just say that. It really is. Like, I mean, just to know that a child is going through something like that. And like I say, for a lot of us, you know, all you can do is what you can do. You do your best. And sometimes with you doing your best, it's not enough for them. And we as parents, okay, have to be okay with that. Listen, if you feel some kind of way about me, if you feel like I haven't been there and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 then, you know, we need to do that. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. But the problem is when you do that and it's, you know, you praying, you're not, you know, it's that back and forth. No, as a parent, and this is just how I feel. If you're going through something with your child and y'all not on the same page, the only thing that you can do is just love your baby. That's all you can do. And pray for them and wish them, you know, and wish the best for them. Like, seriously, prayer is, I'm telling you, whoo, baby, listen, if y'all just listen to me, prayer is amazing. And I told my friend, I said, you just have to pray. That's all you can do, because that's not your baby. That's something else. That's not your child. If that's not that loving individual, that's not. You're dealing with something completely different when they want to do stuff like that to you. You know, and to see this person going through this, I'm like, wow. I couldn't even imagine my daughter doing something like that. It's very hurtful. It's, oh my God. Just to know that your baby, your child, would even think of something like that. And you know, even with me, I'll say this. I'll use my situation. You know, me and my son, my oldest son, aren't on the same page. All right, I'm sorry about that, y'all. That was my grandbaby calling me. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna use my situation. Me and my oldest son aren't speaking. And to be honest with you, it's okay, because everybody has to find their way. And regardless to what happens, I'm gonna always want the best for him. You know, period. Regardless, I'm gonna always want the best for him. But I understand he is how he is, and I am how I am. And sometimes the two don't click, and it's okay. But I love that's my son, and I love him. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can really want to help your child to the damn near to the death of you. See, it should never get like that. See, I don't want to help you to the death of me. You know, if I can help out, that's fine. But I'm not gonna, you know, fuck up my life trying to help you. I'm not gonna do that. And a lot of people may say, well, that's your child. Hey, listen. I'm just saying. Listen. If you love somebody, you just gonna move a certain way. It's just certain things that you just not gonna do because you love them. That's it. But I had to explain to him, and I talked to him, and when you can get a man to listen to you and take in what you're saying, it really, you know, that's like the most high, because that person is really trusting you, trusting what you say, trusting your opinions and everything. And I just told him, I said, I want you to pray for her. You got to pray for her, because she's in a space that if that was your baby, if she was that sweet girl, you wouldn't be going through this. That's not your child. See, a lot of them have these demonic spirits on them, and they don't know it. But you can see them by the way that they move and things that they do, you know. So I just told him, I said, I want you to pray for her. I said, because right now your baby needs your help. She needs your help. She needs your prayer. And for him to listen to me, it really did something to me, because he thanked me. He said, I really, appreciate you talking to me and calming me down, because sometimes you just don't know what to do as a parent. You just go, go, go. And sometimes it may not be right, but I know in that case, he just really wanted the best for his daughter. And sometimes that's not what they want, because they're dealing with those spirits. And when those spirits are on them, it just make them not want to do right. So it just really touched me. And sometimes I don't like to talk about certain things and that be going on in my real life, but then I have to always go back to, this is called Let's Talk Real Talk. I'm not going to ever put nobody, put them out there like that, but you may know I'm talking about you, but it's just me and you that know that, right? So, but like I said, to know that he took what I said and he processed it, I'm like, it's not about that. I said, listen, you did the best that you could possibly do for her, and I saw that. It's nothing more that you can do. The only thing that you can do as a parent, as her father, is pray for her. Pray for her. I said, because right now, this is between her and God. Now, if she don't want to go to the right and she want to go to the left, it's nothing you can do, because she's grown. She's over the age of 20, so she's grown. It's nothing that you can do, right? Even when they ask for your help, you just got to let go. You have to let go. And sometimes you don't want to let go because that's your baby. And I understand, but you got to understand, you're not dealing with your baby. You're dealing with something else. So I just, my heart, like I said, my heart just goes out to him, because I know that this person really tried. And when I realized what he was dealing with, I'm like, wow. It's to see him going through that is really heartbreaking, because it's like, wow, I really didn't know this. And this, it's crazy, because you think because they're your child that, you don't know them. You don't. A lot of y'all have children, y'all really don't know them. You gotta reintroduce yourself. You gotta, y'all gotta get used to being around each other, because you haven't. So I just, like I said, my heart just went out to him, but I feel like he's at a place right now where he's listening to what I'm saying. I'm like, just do it like this. You don't have to go through all of that. Don't give it that energy. I don't care what's going on. I really don't. I really don't give too much of anything like this, any energy. I don't do that. I don't. I try to stay as calm and as peaceful as I possibly can. Now, I do understand people do try to come in my shits. And when I feel that, I have to get them up out of there, because, it takes a lot for me to be a peaceful person. Everything that I've been through, and guess what, y'all? Tomorrow, which is the 21st, will be 7 years that my late husband has been gone. So I just, man, listen, I try to keep myself calm, because you can think better. You can't think if you're, so I just to know that he really was listening to me and took what I said and understand that it's working. It's like, the only thing I said, I can pray for. I can pray for everybody, people that you talk to or whatever that know about it, they can pray. I said, but at the end of the day, it needs to come from you. You're her father. You have to pray. You got to go to God and be real. You got to be vulnerable with something that you can't see, that you believe in and you have faith in. You got to go there and you got to talk. You got to, hey, you have to have a conversation and a real talk with God. That's what you have to have. You got to have a real life conversation. So I just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys, because a lot of y'all out there are dealing with children who are rebelling and doing stuff, and they're acting funny and you don't know what's going on, man, listen, check their rooms. Check the rooms. And if they get defensive and all of that stuff, just know something is up. Seriously, I can go in my daughter's room right now and check anywhere, and I know I'm not going to find nothing crazy because of the way she was raised. Not saying that y'all not raising your children right, but I'm just saying you just never know what they're off into, okay? So y'all just be mindful about that. So I'm gonna get on up out of here. Listen, y'all be careful. I love y'all, and until next time, peace, okay? Love you.